Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly.
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Erik,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Erik.
Jason. Sorry, I was waiting for Kelly.
Kelly.
and Rick.
This week, we got a double feature for you. Pet Sematary 1989 and Pet Sematary 2019. First one directed by Mary Lambert, written by Stephen King, starring Dale Midkiff, Denise Crosby, and Fred Gwynn. And 2019, I can't talk. I never can talk. That's right. Kevin Kolsch.
2019.
Directed by Kevin Kolsch and Dennis Whitmire. Written by Stephen King, Matt Greenberg, starring Jason Clarke and Amy Seimetz and John Lithgow. Basically, family moves into a house next to a fucked up road that's super fast with a bunch of fucking semis and stuff, and there's a crazy fucking thing in the background, the backyard, like a cemetery, and then over some bunch of branches and shit, there's like another cemetery that brings stuff back from the dead. So what'd you guys think?
Sounds like we just heard the whole movie story, and yeah, we're good. All right, good podcast, everybody.
Good job. Fastest one yet.
You know my synopsis was better than the fucking one they gave on IMDb. Come on.
Oh
I
yeah.
gave them to you, didn't I?
I would just say that whole thing with speech to text and just put that on my IMDb page and see if they accepted it.
So I personally think the second one's better than the first one. I like how the whole family becomes dead. at the
Yeah,
end.
same.
Well, I feel like that probably happened in the first one. We just don't see it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kills the boy though. He like puts him to sleep.
Well, he shows him full of morphine. Same with the cat.
Yeah, but do we know that actually works? I mean, they're not alive.
That's
A
true.
bullet kills him. A knife to the brain kills him.
They're zombies.
Of course, in the end of the first one, he did bring his wife back, right? And like totally kiss her as she was oozing and pussing all over his mouth.
Yeah, and then she fucking stabs him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so actually, it's possible that happened in the first one, but I like that they showed it in the second one.
I
Yeah.
didn't think the girl was as scary as the little boy.
She wasn't scary at all. She was comical dancing around in the living room.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, little boy, like, still haunts me, even if I didn't have a little boy.
I like the little girl because it gave you more time to realize something was wrong. Or with the little boy, instantly you're like, well, something's not right here. But with the little girl, you're like, maybe?
Well, I mean, honestly, he buries the fucking cat. The cat comes back and is super mean, which, I mean, honestly, that's really just kind of indicative of all cats, whether they were buried in a pet cemetery or not. That's just normal cat behavior. But, I mean, the guy tells him, that soil's sour. You know what I mean?
That's only in the first one. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Go ahead and continue your other thought, though.
So, I mean, they know that soil's bad. They know that that's not right, I mean, so it's like the moment he buries, her up there, it's pretty much a for sure fucking thing. Yeah, this probably isn't going to fucking work out very well. Like, at all, ever, for any reason.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just So, with the old man, with Judd. I fucking love John Lithgow. He's fucking great in so much stuff. He was not great in this. Like, he's not right for this part. I mean, maybe he is right for this part. He just didn't do a very good job.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, I think we're all expecting the accent out of him and have the whole, background sound.
The thing is that when you read the book, it is so part of that, though. It's so part of his character and stuff like that. Like, he is a lifelong Mainer, or whatever the fuck they call them up there. And you just get John Lithgow in this, and it's fine, but it's not like the guy in the first one, whatever the fuck his name was. it just fucking nails
Fred
it.
Gwynn?
Fred Gwynn, yeah. Just fucking nails
Yeah.
it. Like, that is
Yep.
the guy. I mean, even before, well, no, because I watched this movie before I read the book. But
Yeah.
I think even if I didn't watch this movie, I would have thought, okay, well, that's what he looked like, because he has the look. He's got the fucking accent. It's
Well,
just,
yeah, no, it's pretty much. I mean, the part was made for him.
yeah.
And
also, I feel like John Lithgow's character was meaner. I don't feel like he was as like, what would that be called? As not nice, but like he just doesn't seem as like welcoming kind of thing as the other guy did. And the other, like in the book, the other guy is super like, hey, he's kind of bored up there. He's just, and I think it's him and his wife, right? Because his wife's still alive in the book, right?
Yeah, the wife's still alive. In the book.
I wouldn't know. I've never read the book.
But
You're missing out.
yeah, you should read it. It's
It's a good book.
So yeah, when I think of that, I think of like this guy as Judd, like, because it's just the thing about the ground being sour, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Just those lines and stuff like that. Fucking,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes
Well, I
me
mean,
think
we've all
of
seen
this.
the South Park.
Yes,
it
exactly.
plays in the South Park because of the accent.
Yeah.
You need the accent. As if John Lithgow, who's done an English accent, he can definitely do a Maine accent.
Yeah.
Don't give me this bullshit. He can definitely do it.
Yeah, I
And
feel like
you
he
gotta
just,
have it.
I feel
The
like he just
Maine
was like, no.
accent is awesome.
Yeah, they're like
I feel let down.
it's this thing with Stephen King books too. He does this even if not all the characters talk like that. There are enough, especially the old guys, that will talk like this, and they're usually the exposition people who are talking. And when they tell the story in that fucking accent, it makes you like, oh man, this is pretty serious. We got to listen to this fucker, So,
Yeah.
at least in his
Well,
books.
and I
so.
mean, Maine people are a certain type of person,
Yeah. I mean, they are
And I mean,
maniacs. Get it?
Yeah.
Maniacs.
I hate you.
Get it? So yeah, so they had
I don't get it.
well, of course you don't. You're Canadian. I mean, you're not gonna get the joke. I didn't put like a boot in there or anything like that, so it's like obviously you're not gonna get it.
So nobody's gonna explain it to me. I'm just gonna have to figure it out for myself.
You're gonna have to look up a Canadian message board and figure it out. Yeah.
Probably won't figure it out. Let's just be real with it.
Yeah.
Figure it out, Jason. Just figure it out.
Yeah. So I
To be
think.
fair, Jason hasn't been. In
To be
Canada for a while.
fair,
To be fair.
So yeah, the cat looks. I mean, that's like super fake cat looking thing there in the first one. I mean, I don't know if it was a fake cat or not. I mean, but I'm glad the kitty cat in the more recent one actually looks like a real kitty cat.
I think it's just the makeup. I think they better special effects in the newer version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, okay, now, okay, honestly, right? So you're over here brushing your cat, okay? It is filthy and covered in blood and has open wounds that you have done nothing to fix, okay? And this little girl is sitting there with a metal brush, like with a metal like pin brush, just digging into this cat's fucking fur. Even if the cat wasn't evil, it would have fucked her shit up. I'm like honestly, like I'm fully well expecting her to tear a fucking chunk off the cat. Like just a chunk of its skin. Like
Yeah.
even if the cat wasn't undead, I was fully well expecting that to like you're just gonna tear a chunk off your cat. Like you're just ripping into this cat's fur way too fucking hard. Of course that cat is gonna fuck you up.
It's not welcoming that you would want to brush it. Like if I had an animal like that, I'd be like, before I brush you, you're going in the bath. You're getting whatever. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
so icky.
Yeah.
Like it literally, they did so great on the makeup or whatever of it that you could smell the cat through the TV. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And she
I gotta say, fucking Zelda's goddamn scary. That's all I can think
She's
about with
scary
this fucking
and
movie.
and she's scary in both the movies too. Like they
Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel. It's like, oh no.
I'm so lucky my name isn't Rachel because that was the scary part when I was younger. That was scarier than the little boy, the Zelda.
Oh no, yeah. It's just creepy as fucking shit.
Fucked up. It's like, what the hell? Who the hell does this?
a fucked up family.
Where the hell's that guy come up with that shit?
Stephen
That's
King?
what I want to know. Yeah. Like,
Fucked up.
that guy's brain's got some serious shit going on in there that I don't think is like, it ain't right.
Right?
That
And then like
boy
his
ain't right.
sons too.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've got like, you guys should all read it. And then there's a part of it you'll be like, why is this in the fucking story?
Isn't that where he's just like chewing on the fucking kids and
No,
shit like that?
no. I am not. There's a whole part in there that's just messed up. But I am not for like messing with people's like books or like I don't like to. What do they call that when they do that with
editorialize?
No, like
abridge.
Yeah, abridge. There it is. I'm not for abridging. I want to hear the whole fucking thing. I wouldn't mind an abridged version of it. They only need to cut out one whole fucking scene, and we're good.
Yeah.
He's just sour in the head.
You guys, I don't even want to talk about it on this thing. You just got to read. You don't need to read the part. Just don't.
I know what it is.
No.
It's
just it's so fucking bad.
No, there's a part in Tommy Knockers that you're like, why would you even have this in the book? It's like, they come out of nowhere too. It's like,
yeah,
this guy has this thing, and then something really bad happens, and then that's the end of the characters. He just adds character. He added these characters in just to have this fucked up part, and you're like,
yeah,
what? Why, bro? Why are you doing this to me?
As far as I remember, this one doesn't have that, right? Doesn't have anything.
Which one?
Pet Sematary doesn't have anything like that in the books, right?
I mean, the whole parts where the pets die is basically that.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as that other shit, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I know.
That's bad, but it's not as bad.
No, so I think the part that got me the most.
I really wish it would have been like 11 when I read it, because that would have completely changed that scene.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
but,
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, so the part.
You're 11,
yeah,
the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the part that gets me the most in the newer Pet Sematary is when what's her name, Ellie or whatever, stabs Jude right through the fucking Achilles heel and just or the Achilles tendon and just slices it. Like, I don't know why, but that's always just been like one of those irrational fears of mine of just having that area just getting cut. It's like, I mean, you're fucked. I mean, the pain has got to be excruciating, and then you're gonna bleed out super fucking fast. And even if you do survive, good luck fucking ever walking on that foot ever again.
I mean, Gage does the same thing to him in the old one.
Yeah, but I mean, this one here though is
under the fucking bed. You're just like wandering around like, I'm gonna go over and take a piss on the bathroom. Fuck, I can never walk again.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
that's why the little boy is so much scarier, because he's like the leprechaun. He can get under shit and just be like, ah, and you're like, oh fuck. But the girl's so big, she's not small. She's not big and she's not small enough to like just jam herself into things and then get you. Like, she can't hide under the fucking bathroom sink. But she's big enough, I could get a hold of her and just smash her head and be like, problem solved.
I would say that she is, though. Like, they just didn't utilize her very well in the movie. You have to remember, though, like, the fucking thing changes whatever's inside of it changes the form also. Like, it fucking fucks with their heads, changes them looking like the fucking
Jude's wife and shit.
Yeah, and then Zelda and shit like that. So, I think that it could definitely get wherever the fuck it wanted to. It could fucking hide an event if it wanted to, but...
Yeah, just
my kid's pretty big now, and she hides in places where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Freaks me out.
Still, you guys gotta admit, it's not as scary as a baby-sized thing flinging itself at you out of some place. I mean, it's just not
in its baby voice going, do you want to play, Daddy?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, I think, like I said, I don't...
when they're... Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's going to suck when their kid's like 2 or 3 years older. And it's like, a Halloween night and he's all dressed up and decides to get creepy like kids do.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Especially when they say their dolls start moving and talking to them.
That actually happens.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it. It's fucking terrifying. Kylie did that to Steven.
That's scary.
My daughter talks about the girl that watches her from the corner of the room all the time. I don't like that either.
No, thank you. I never heard that before, Jason. Yikes.
I didn't need to hear that.
Yeah, well, like they're all saying, no, wait till Stanley starts doing that to you guys.
No.
Especially in that house.
Oh God, I know, right?
Damn, this kid's just gonna attack it. I've got him trained up. He's gonna just start. I mean, you'll hear like 22 shots ring off, and he'll be like, "Don't worry, I shot the ghost."
I got that
ghost
motherfucker,
will be
Daddy.
like, the ghost will be like, "How the fuck did this kid shoot me?"
We had to bless those.
Shit their pants.
We had to bless those bullets first, though. So
You fucking
Yeah.
right. We're gonna bless those bullets. They're just gonna not
Damn
even
it.
have a fucking clue as to what they're doing. Be hilarious.
I mean, honestly, I don't understand why staying like like when like you have like Exorcist movies, why they just don't walk in there with like a bunch of like super soakers full of holy water. You know what I mean? I mean that would be the ultimate weapon in that situation, don't you think? I mean, fuck that. No, fuck that. Go get a fire truck, fill that bitch full with holy water, and then just fucking bust down a wall and just douse that shit. Just fucking get it. Just have them just coming one after another. Just nothing but fucking fire trucks full of holy water. Like that's how you deal with a demon. That's how you deal with that kind of shit. Like in the Nun movie. That's the only way to deal with it. Just a fire truck after fire truck full of
you're
holy
not gonna
water.
get a fire truck up there.
The fucking buckets, that helicopter fucking drop that shit in there. Bust a hole in the roof and just have it drop fucking holy water inside the entire bitch. Just flood that
let's be
motherfucker.
real, if you just have like what the hell is it called? One of those fire sacks that's got 5 gallons on your back,
Yeah.
and you bless it, like, I mean, you know, the ghost is gonna be like, ah, and you squirt it, and the thing's like, oh shit, I can't even go back there. Then you can get that sucker trapped
Exactly.
and be like, I got you now.
All I'm
Sucker.
thinking of is like with a cat, you know, when like they're doing something bad, you're like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what you would
the
do.
demon's coming after you, like,
Yeah.
comes after you, and like, no,
Knock it off.
you stop it.
Deal with your shit, Annabelle. You get back in your cabinet.
Stop it.
Stay in there.
Get the no can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think, you know, I mean, you know, the Vatican is, you know, like not utilizing, the resources properly for these types of
Can
situations.
you bless gasoline?
You can bless anything.
You can
I
bless
assume.
anything,
So you could soak the house in gas and burn it with blessed
and
gas.
you would burn it in holy fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Problem solved.
exactly.
Then the house is gone. Everything's gone. You just fucking leave.
The entire neighborhood is gone, but don't worry, it was a holy fire. Everyone was blessed.
That's right. It's a holy fire. And then nobody will get any insurance money because they'll classify it as an act
Not to
of
go
God.
exactly.
And nobody will get paid out.
And this is how,
Guys, I
this is
think
how
we
you buy
need
an
to go
entire
down
city
to
on the cheap.
To the PG&E people's house, and then we need them, you know, because they're definitely haunted.
Yeah.
So we need
ghosts
to
all
fix
over
that.
place.
Sweet
Yeah.
ghosts. Mhm.
Hey, it's an act of God. I don't know what to
Exactly.
tell you.
Yeah.
This is blessed gasoline, and it lit off. God wanted your house to burn down, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. You see, and I have a
It's
holy
like,
flare right here
fuck.
that started. It's like, sure, that's just 2 flares taped together with the shape of a cross. Yeah, as I said, it's a holy flare.
Yeah.
Does that lose potency if you like just go bless a reservoir? You know, and just start blessing that kind of stuff. That way,
like,
it's just
if you-
holy water
I
everywhere.
mean, like, if you get enough priests, then I would imagine, it would work.
you're gonna use all their
Well,
spell
how would
slots
it
up
lose
though.
potency?
That's what I'm
It's-
asking. I was like, would it lose
It
potency?
doesn't
It
even
was
make
like,
any sense.
Well, I mean, that's why there's no vampires down in Africa, because someone blessed the rain.
Wouldn't it be funny if you
God damn it, Ricky.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Oh, fuck.
That was pretty good.
All right, okay.
Did you hear that from someone?
Okay, that's why you never hear Dracula went down to Africa.
God, dude.
Okay, because they blessed the rains in Africa. Okay, you ain't got no vampires, you ain't got no demons, you ain't got none of that shit down there, bro. They blessed the rains, man. They're like, I mean, they're pretty much like evil free now. You know?
Now they just
except
have,
for, you know,
now they just
snakes,
have human.
locusts.
Now they just have human evil.
Exactly. That's it. That's all they have, and they realize it's actually 10 times worse than demonic evil, and they actually kind of, want to unbless the rain so they can just bring back the demonic evil because that's actually easier to deal with.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that from. It may have been Reddit or something like that, but
Oh damn. You should have just owned it. Ricky just not said anything.
That was pretty good. Well, yeah. Anyway, so have you guys ever seen Pet Sematary 2?
no.
No, I
I
haven't.
didn't realize
So
there was a second one.
it's stupid. It's got I think it has the Kurgan in it, Clancy Brown, and then that annoying kid that's what the hell's the Terminator kid's name? Connor something Connor.
John
Yeah.
Connor.
Yeah, this movie looks
What'd you
stupid.
say?
Like I'm just looking at the
John
fucking
Connor.
cover of it. It's
So he plays John Connor in Terminator 2. And it's actually pretty funny because he kills this dog and buries it, and it's all snowy. And then this dog which the dog hates him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he reburies the dog loves him at that point, which is kind of cool. Anyways, the story is completely different because he's got like an abusive stepdad or something. And then so the dog fucks up the guy. That's the only thing I remember about the movie. So I was like, oh, I want to watch that movie. It's the one where the dog eats that guy. You know?
Yeah.
This is how the Kurgan disappears. He becomes the one, and then a fucking dog eats him.
Oh man.
So
Edward Furlong is the guy.
Yeah.
that's his name. Yeah, I don't know. He kind of went nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have that greatest ratings.
He was in.
Well-
Let's see. Apparently, he was in Dark Fate, Terminator: Dark Fate. So he continues on. He was in.
Who was he in that?
He was John Connor.
So he's fat, loppy John Connor. That makes a lot of
I'm
sense.
assuming, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I know what we're gonna. It'd be like, hey, let's cast me as the new Rambo.
Exactly. And the Terminator with his large-faced son that he had with his maid, comes back, and tries to save him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm not
say-
seeing anything else that he's been in. So.
Yeah. Well, he was in American History X. I think.
Arachnoquake.
Yeah, that was a long ass time
Steven,
ago.
Steven, Arachnoquake.
All right, hold on. TV movie, Arachnoquake. Yep. Exactly
I love
what
TV movies.
Exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's earthquakes
Uh-huh.
with fire-breathing spiders.
Yeah.
Breathing spiders with a V apparently because I can't talk.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And it happens in New Orleans.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Earthquake triggers a
That's cool.
brood of giant fire-breathing spiders to attack the city of New Orleans.
Yeah. Is this made by the creators of Sharknado?
I wish. Wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, it's kind of, their genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Just saying.
This is fucking Jesus.
Ugh.
Yeah, I
That's
missed the
so
main accent in the new one. The guy who plays the doctor, what's his name, Lewis?
Yeah, I think so.
In the first one, I thought he did a great job. He seemed like he fit the part. The
Yeah.
second one, I don't know who the fuck was like, let's let this guy be an actor. But so far, I don't know what the fuck it is about the guy. It's his face, how crappy of an actor he is, but he just doesn't seem like a doctor or anybody but a douchebag to me.
He seems like
just
he should be a
looks
bad guy in most movies, and he doesn't seem to be a bad guy in most movies.
No.
Yeah,
Though
I
he
mean,
does-
I seen a movie.
He does
I
play
seen
John
him in a
Connor
movie
in Terminator Genesis, so we got another fucking connection to Terminator right there. I'm pretty sure he's the bad guy.
Yeah. Well, now if he's John Connor, you can see why the humans lost.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I
know what happened?
The
welcome my
humans
robot
lost?
overlords.
Am I a robot?
Oh, of course they did. Someone at Skynet or someone who programmed Skynet was like anti-douchebag to 1,000. And they could have made peace, but then that guy's face showed up and Skynet just facial recognition douchebag just covered his face and then they just started sending nukes.
Well, I'm pretty sure that he's the John Connor that is like a fucking nano bot Terminator too.
Yeah, that tries to go back
He's
and
like
fuck everything up.
He's like a bad guy. No, and they had like this big time machine. He shows up and they're like trying to destroy it, and then he shows up and he's like John Connor, and then he like tries to take out everybody, but he's actually like a Terminator of some sort with a bunch of nanobots. He like transformed him.
I see.
Because at that point they were starting to change humans into robots and stuff.
I mean, it's the natural order of things.
Yeah, apparently.
Well,
I don't know.
Don't fight the natural
happen
order.
here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't fight the natural order. Just accept it, and embrace our robot overlords. They will take care of shit way better than we will. unless they download like Windows Vista as the operating service, and then we're all fucked.
Unless we let Jason get some fucking Minecraft skins, and then we're all
Oh
fucked.
God, yeah, we have to get rid of that. Just block. Unfortunately, guys,
Square
I'm
titties for
sorry.
life.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jason.
Unfortunately, guys, we're gonna have to delete Minecraft. I mean, it's got to become no more. Jason's gonna fuck it up. I mean, he's gonna ruin it for everyone if we allow Minecraft to exist. It's just a simple fact. You know. Also, if someone goes there and tells him, "Oh, hey, yeah, I'm gonna give you a bunch of gold on your WoW account," and then Jason loses all his information because his WoW account got hacked.
That has never happened.
I distinctly remember Jason getting pissed off and not playing WoW because he had to sit on hold because his account got hacked.
It got hacked over and over and over again, just repeatedly. Every time it got unhacked, instantly rehacked, even though I changed the password. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because apparently someone had to
Called a
download
phishing attack. This is what happened. I guarantee you. They changed the password. The phishing place who got his password last time went, "Oh shit, we can't log in." Send the same phishing email to him. Jason
shit
gets
would never
on there
work,
and
man.
it goes, "Your
It
account
works
has
all
been
the
hacked.
time.
Please enter your stuff."
Yeah,
Bam.
but not on me. I fucking know. I know how that shit works.
But it has happened to you multiple times.
Fuck you guys.
How many times have you lost your password on BattleNet?
0. Oh wait, BattleNet, like a million.
So obviously it's happened
every
multiple
time.
times.
You
BattleNet
gotta-
did
you
not
gotta
get.
It
quit
is the
clicking
only
the
one.
link on the
The
email,
only
man.
one I lose my fucking password on repeatedly.
BattleNet has not reported a hack. What it is every time people lose their passwords because they click on a phishing email and then enter their information.
So if you get an email that says, "We need your information," don't click the link on the email. Just type in www.battle.net and then find the spot on the website.
Or better yet,
Because they make websites that look the same. And I know Jason well enough to know that he's clicking really fucking fast and barely looking at the web page. And he's like, "All right, I'll type in my shit again." And then it doesn't fix it. And he's like, "Well, these fucking idiots can't fix anything. Ah, fuck it. I'll never use BattleNet again." Meanwhile, the guy who did the hack looks at his buddy and he's like, "Can you believe this guy? Every time you just send him another email, he just does it again."
so anyways,
I know
assholes.
because, well, don't feel bad. They did the same thing to my mom. She lost her BattleNet account like once a month for several days, and then she'd be like, "Well, I don't understand what keeps happening to this," and I'm like, "Oh." So finally, I changed her email on her BattleNet email where it sends it to mine, and then I, never got the so she kept getting messages. And I told her, I'm like, "Look, your BattleNet doesn't send it to your account. It doesn't send it to your email anymore. Don't click these fucking links." And once a month, "Hey, can you fix it?" "Yeah, I'll fix it." So
who was the candy stripper?
Stripper?
Candy
That's me.
stripper.
Where the fuck do you get
What?
candy stripper from?
Candy stripper right here. Look,
Are
I'm
you
not
sure
fucking.
it's not called a candy striper?
That says candy. It might be striper, but I'm gonna read it stripper.
It might be Striper. I don't fucking know.
I can't believe Ricky's like,
Man.
"That says candy." Where nobody's arguing about candy.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go candy stripper. So it's the candy stripper in the movie.
I gotta say, dude, a candy stripper, that sounds pretty hot.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, they could have like Hershey's Kisses covering their nipples and stuff.
Right?
Cover themselves in like Hershey syrup. That sounds like, I mean, it would get pretty yeasty pretty quickly, but it would be hot the first time.
At least the first time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got candy stripper.
In the first movie or second movie?
First one, Kelly Dalkey or something like that. Dikey.
So probably
Dakey.
worked at the clinic
Yeah.
with the doc.
Well, of
like-
course. I mean, she's over here freaking trying to pay for her fucking college, so obviously she's a candy stripper.
You so much. I'm glad you doubled down, Ricky. I'll give you that. I'm glad you doubled down on it. Just don't admit it. Just keep going with it.
That's what it is. It's a candy stripper.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
you know, I mean, like, but, you know, I'm really disappointed that they didn't show where she worked at. I mean, there was no strip club in the movie whatsoever. I mean, like, it's false advertisement. I mean, like, they say this is a
It's
candy
a cut
stripper.
scene, Ricky. See, what happens is Lewis sees that guy who got runned over.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know what? I need to settle my stomach. I need to go to the strip club and see my favorite stripper, the candy stripper.
Exactly. She hands out lollipops and Hershey Kisses.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot out lollipop straight into your mouth.
Uh-huh. It's going to taste a little
You know.
fishy.
Yeah.
God damn
Gonna
it.
have pasties.
Mm-hmm.
They're like candy wrappers.
Exactly.
It's gonna be great.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Dancing on a sugar cane.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Candy strippers.
yeah, the whole no main the no main accent drove me fucking nuts. And I remember Kelly and I watched this in the middle of the woods at night on a ridge. Okay. Completely quiet.
Mhm.
Wasn't it 4th of July?
It was 4th of July. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
waiting for fireworks to show up, so we're watching
Yeah.
this.
Not 10 feet
I'm not
away
gonna-
from a pet
with
cemetery
4
with a
dogs.
misspelled sign.
No, we had 4 dogs in the truck and Booger Man. And Booger Man didn't hardly make any noise. I don't even remember him there. That's weird. I don't even remember him there. But I remember the stupid dogs because they ran off and were chasing something in the woods right during a scary part of the movie.
You just tell them,
And-
dogs,
and
don't
we're
you go
like-
up there. It's a
Yeah,
cursed
it's like
place
the
up there.
ground sour, you know.
It's all sour up there.
Yep.
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's
Yep.
like son of a bitch, and it's a kind of a creepy spot. You know, it was windy and a little chilly.
Comes out the ground
And,
like the same as what you put in.
It was fun.
Sometimes dead's better. All right, yep.
Sometimes dead's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I wish I had a Maine accent. I love that accent.
Well, I mean, then do the accent, and eventually you'll just know it.
Yeah.
Like, just like
no,
go
I
on,
need to live there long
go
enough where
on
I can actually
YouTube and
absorb
listen
it.
to nothing but Maine people like talk on YouTube, just forever, like just constantly do it, and then eventually you will develop the Maine accent, and then you can, you can go and warn people about,
Just don't listen to Stephen King because
About,
he's
you
gonna
know,
sound like yeah all the time.
yeah, that's just fucking irritating as fuck.
I'm sorry, Stephen King does not have a very good voice.
No, it's kind of
He
like
is
the
so
lead singer
whiny.
from Alien Ant Farm. Remember that, Steven, the lead singer
What?
from Alien Ant Farm?
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't that guy. It was
Was it the lead? I could
no,
have sworn it was the lead
It
singer.
was a different band. Anyways, he had a super
Yeah,
high
so
pitched voice.
he
Yeah.
narrates the book that I bought
Oh,
with
God.
one of my Audible credits. So I start listening to it, and I made it like half a chapter in, and I was like, "Why the fuck would you do this?
Yeah.
You
Is it
you
a
don't
newer
have
book?
like what's that?
Is it a newer book or is it an older one?
It's Bag of Bones.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't even know anything about the story, but I got into it, and I'm like, oh damn it. and the worst part is there's like tons of English actors that are fun to listen to, voice actors that are good to listen to.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to listen to Patrick Stewart narrate it. I mean,
Get
for Christ's sakes, I'd
the-
rather listen to Daniel Radcliffe narrate the stupid thing than, Stephen King. He just like weird pauses. It'd be cool is William Shatner doing
He
it.
likes the dramatic pauses.
Yeah.
He's the inspiration behind Calculon.
Damn it.
What the hell's the guy's name?
We can get the guy that did the voice for It, Steven Weber. He did a really good job for It. The
Oh,
guy
yeah,
that
he
does
did.
the that whole Mr. Mercedes series, Will Patton does an excellent fucking.
he does a great job,
one.
too.
So there's so many other ones, and Stephen King is not one of them. He does, like I said, he doesn't have a very good voice. He's got a
Well,
very
no,
high
like
pitched,
that.
kind of nasally voice, and
Yeah, there's an author's name's Graham Hancock. He has an English accent, and he's great to listen to.
She's with the Cockney accent.
Oh my God, could you imagine that?
with all the
That
like
would be
weird
berserk.
euphemisms too and stuff.
Uh-huh,
So.
Yeah.
exactly.
He went down there, isn't it? And you're like, what did he just say? What?
God damn it.
Hold on. What is he saying? I don't understand that.
Is he saying Hodor? Is he trying to call
Is he
Hodor?
saying Hodor? Hodor. Why would somebody just Hodor? This is before Game of Thrones. God Damn the Cockney accent. I gotta say though, I think some of the time it would be nice to listen to. Wouldn't that be cool and Audible if you could just change the author's accent to anything you wanted?
That would be
The narrator's accent, yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking cool.
You're just like, I want to hear, you're like listening to like The Gunslinger, and you're like, I want to hear this with a Japanese accent.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
That would definitely that would be really cool is if you could add like some anime sound effects and stuff.
Oh,
Or it's like that part where the guy's getting all geared up to bring that dude back from the dead. That part they could have like the flashing background and
he's powering
up
to like over 9,000.
Yeah, and he's like, oh my god, he's gonna go Super Saiyan or whatever, Super Wizard.
That's the one, Super Saiyan.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's Super Saiyan, but I mean,
yeah. So
in the first movie, Lewis goes and digs up his kid in the middle of the day, doesn't he? Like, doesn't he like wait just like until nighttime? Maybe it's just the way like filming was back then or whatever.
I mean,
but it's
you're in a small town full of a bunch of fucking creepy fucking people. And I'll say you're the cemetery worker out there, right? And you see some fucking distraught dude out there digging up a grave, and you live in this creepy ass fucking town.
I'm gonna say this guy's job is to keep people from digging up
like,
graves.
Honestly, at that point in time, if that's my job, I'm looking at him like, yeah,
shouldn't be digging up that grave there, boy.
Shouldn't be doing that there, boy.
The book is
I poured
woods
some sour.
Are super scary in the book.
I accidentally poured a bunch of sour head soda on that ground over there.
Oh
real
my
sour
god!
now.
You mean when he goes and digs up the grave? It's scary. You said.
Yeah, there's like a loon, and then I think there's like hints of a Wendigo or something.
Well, that was the original thing. Was like he was saying like, oh, there's just a loon, but it's the Wendigo that's out there screaming.
Yeah,
like that's what it is. He just didn't want to freak the fucking guy out, but he knows what it is. He knows it's the Wendigo out there screaming. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be.
Wendigos are nothing to screw with. You don't want to fuck with one of those things.
No, they'll fuck you up in Fallout.
Yeah, they will.
They're fucking scary in that. I've died like 1,000,000 times to one in Fallout 76.
Well, you can't fucking kill them. They're giant, like half human fucking creatures.
Yeah, and they're fucking fast, and they just beat the shit out of you, and you're like, what the fuck? How is this even happening? Damn it, I'm dead.
Yeah,
fuck
pretty
this
much.
game.
Pretty much, yeah. Do they? No, I know this is a Native American thing there, but do they actually like? Is there like a lore with them, where they bring back the dead?
I thought it was something to do with like if a human ate the body of another human,
he would turn into one of these things.
Into a Wendigo because it would fuck up their soul or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't happen. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, like
fucking Tatankas proved that shit.
Right. Yeah. I was just wondering, like, if there's like something like with them, like bringing the dead back or some shit.
Let's see. I'm reading right now.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of weird lore.
Well, I mean,
isn't that cool that we have like stuff like vampires and other things?
Well,
Bigfoot,
honestly, it's all true. It's just the Ministry of Magic just keeps it secret from us.
Jesus Christ!
I gotta say, the one that's really scary is like, actually, if there could be one like supernatural creature that was real, which one would you guys be most afraid of existing?
Oh, let's see.
Probably the Tooth Fairy.
Okay, explain.
Well, have you guys ever watched the movie The Tooth Fairy
with The Rock?
No, the scary one.
Ricky's like, I don't want that Hulk in my house.
No. There's that, but I mean, no. There's like a scary Tooth Fairy.
I think I watched it too. Right?
And it's pretty much like if like so like how like they always say the Tooth Fairy comes, like don't open your eyes, all that kind of shit, like because otherwise it won't give you anything, right? Well, what it is they're telling you don't open your eyes because if you look at it, it's gonna fucking take you away and kill you and collect your teeth. Like it's a demon out there trying to collect your teeth. And if you look at it, it'll fucking just take you and kill you and just rob you of your teeth. Like that's pretty much like the whole thing with the tooth fairy. Like it's pretty much a demon collecting bones, and you can't look at the damn thing when it comes in the room because otherwise it'll fucking kill you.
Here's a thought though, Ricky.
And the movie's about like this kid or something like that sees it and somehow manages to escape, and it's like them like trying to like protect their kid against the fucking tooth fairy trying to fucking capture their kid and kill him.
But you are the adult. You grew up from a baby doll known as Chucky into this guy we call Rick. I'm just curious how a devil himself is scared of the tooth fairy.
Well,
money.
Yeah. That's a long story for another time. Suffice it to say, we went into an agreement. I accidentally welched on said agreement, and now he's
What's the bride of Chucky's name?
He's
that was the two. Anyways, that was
the
tooth fairy's ex-wife.
Okay,
and Ricky
Jason.
Money.
Okay, Jason, tell me this: are you gonna want to have the rock bottom be performed on you? Are you gonna want to be grabbed by the neck and then slam down hella hard?
Wait, are we back to talking about tooth fairy as the rock?
Okay, because that right there is gonna fucking hurt. All right.
I mean, here's the other thing though. That might be one thing. First of all, you got to have like a tooth that you lose for the tooth fairy to show up. Secondly, whatever.
Well, you got to put it under your pillow.
You got things like werewolves, vampires, demons. Like those are fucking. Some of that shit's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, but a fucking magical creature that goes around collecting the bones of children.
A fucking giant wolf guy that blasts through your door that you can't even just keep your eye. All right, I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't worry about anything breaking in the house being like, oh, God, if you look at me, I'll get you. I'm going to sleep through it.
Well, of course you are.
I'm going to sleep through it. Now, a werewolf, they blast in the door. I mean, I've got to pee all over it, so it's my property. You realize how hard it's going to be to pee when it's trying to get me?
Probably not very.
Fear does crazy things. You'll be able to pee just fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be kind of like a natural instinct. It's just going to start happening. You know what I mean?
So I'm trying to think. Like, okay, so like a vampire, it sucks, but they're pretty easy to deal with because if you follow the rules of like they can't enter without being invited, all this other shit.
They can't cross over a flowing water without a human helping them.
They have a whole lot of weird.
If they look at you though. And if they make eye contact, you're letting them in.
Yeah, they can enchant you. But I feel like they have too many weaknesses. A werewolf, though, like you said, can just go wherever the fuck it wants and do whatever the fuck it wants. There isn't enough silver in the fucking, I don't have any silver as far as I know in my house. So there ain't nothing in here that I can use to attack it.
Unless you have some kind of silver fucking, like silver cap in your teeth. And then you're going to have to fucking bite him, which now you're going to get werewolf blood in your mouth, which is going to, Steven's already...
Well, maybe then I can change.
Well, Steven already kind of is a werewolf. Look at him.
All I can hope is that if I get bit by a werewolf, I become one of those ones that can control themselves, because I don't really want to eat everybody I know.
That would be awesome, though. Wouldn't it, being a werewolf where you can, like, be like, well, I'm not going to eat anybody, but I'm going to go fuck up some deer?
Yeah, you just run out in the woods. Turns out I'm actually just like Steve Buscemi in the last movie, and werewolf and taking dumps in the yard and stuff.
And you're eating it.
Yeah.
You come back, you wake up the next morning with shit in your teeth, and you're like, "Oh, I did it again! Damn it!
I'm about to start eating that fucking goddamn medicine that makes my fucking poop taste bad, so that way I don't eat it."
He's putting the Epicac in his poop. They see a werewolf just churling.
It's like, well,
that'd be funny.
It's like, well, at least at least they treated that werewolf, so he quits eating his own poop.
I mean, the vampire thing, that would be so funny. The vampire comes to Steve's window, and it's like a hot lady. And she's like, let me in. And Steve's like, go fuck yourself. And he shuts the window. And he's like, I solved that problem. Then the vampire goes around to Ricky's side and knocks on the door. Ricky goes, hell yeah.
Ricky breaks the window.
Like,
well, yeah, obviously.
Ricky's just doing his best to drill her. And then, bam, she's in there. And she just is in Steve's house. And he's like, damn it, Ricky.
It's like, isn't it bad enough there's only already one paranormal creature in this house? You, the ginger. Now there's a goddamn vampire.
Even better, the vampire gets Steve's neck and he's trying to suck. She's trying to suck the blood, and she's like,
Gravy blood.
"This is like a fucking milkshake. What the fuck is wrong with this shit?"
Steven wakes up. My milkshake's brings all the boys of the eye and their life.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Turns out Steve's like a vampire delicacy.
That's what I was thinking. Was like in the
like-
strain where they like save certain blood types or whatever because it's, I don't know, they like it more than others. And I'm just like, man, they'd fucking save me. God damn it, that would suck.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be funny though. You'd be like, "Well,
You
we
wanna
got to
be
get the
killed?
blood pumping."
You want to be killed? You'd be
do
fed.
stuff to me.
You'd be fed a lot of food and sweets. You know, you'd probably get a lot of mates because they'd want to breed you. So I'm just saying, like, honestly, it doesn't sound like a bad fucking trade-off to me, Steven. You never have to work.
Better than
You're
just
getting
being dead.
It's pretty much like being a fucking super rare zoo animal that is just getting everything it could ever possibly fucking wanted and getting ass sent to it like on a fucking regular, like because they want to breed this.
So in other words,
I'm just saying,
if
I'm not
we
saying a bad thing.
encounter an alien race that needs a specimen, right?
If it
To
needs
show it
gingers,
like in their menagerie for humans, Ricky's like, if there's a hot chick involved, sign me up. This will be great.
if you're gonna feed me and let me breed like that, I mean, those are the only two things I really want in life. I mean, I want food and I want to breed. You know, I mean, you have to spread the ginger gene around. You know, otherwise, we'll die off. You got
The lady just starts giving birth to fucking Chucky dolls, and the aliens are like, "What the hell's this shit?"
like, oh, sorry, let me put those up on the shelf for you.
Yeah.
Don't keep knives laying around. I swear to God.
they're just like teleporting themselves into the aliens, into like the cockpit, and they're like, "Oh, how the fuck did you get in here?" There's like little white snakes crawling out of them and shit, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
It's just trying to watch the news. That's all.
Yeah. So, what about you, Kelly, Jason? You guys have anything that?
Well, at first I was thinking about vampires, but Steve's totally right. Like, I don't invite people in my house, so there's that.
Yeah.
And so the werewolf thing, yeah, definitely pretty scary. He comes to my door, knock, and my dogs are barking at him, and I go, oh, no thanks, and he just barges through away anyways. And
Kelly, we both know that
whole
your
living room.
dogs, that your dogs would pin that damn thing down the ground and make puppies. Like, that's just what they would do. They'd be like, oh, nice.
Oh.
A new bitch for us to mate with. Nice.
Oh, Ricky.
like, and we know that if Hank were still there, it wouldn't matter if it was a male or a female. Hank would be like, I'm going to
Hank
fucking
would fuck
drill you.
that shit up,
I am going
yeah.
to fucking drill
That
you.
thing would be walking away like a.
It'd be limping. It'd be
jockey
limping.
who's ridden a horse for too
Yeah,
long.
exactly. It would definitely be limping. It'd be like, I am never going back to that house again. Fuck that place.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it would have to be the shoujo, which is a monster that can only be seen when you're drunk, and that's the only way you can fight it is if you're drunk. It's a Japanese monster.
Are you
Okay.
drunk that much?
No, I'm not. So it'd be invisible, and I wouldn't be able to fight it.
Oh, but it can still fuck with you when you're
It can
not
fuck
drunk.
with you when you're not drunk, but you have to be drunk to be able to see it to fight it.
I mean, we're literally talking about Steve's nightmare here. This has got to go to the top of Steve's list.
Don't
Steve's
type
gonna
in.
be like,
Don't type in
I'm gonna have
shoujo.
to-
Don't type in shoujo. Don't type in. Yeah,
don't do it.
yeah. Stephen Thorning now. Yeah, that's just like. That's
you
some of
type
the
it in?
Japanese weird shit. That's Japanese weird shit.
Japanese
I should have
manga.
said a name that would bring up some porn site.
That's
just so
literally
Steve would type it
what
in.
you did. That's literally what you did, Jason. It is some weird.
Well,
I wish
I don't
you guys
think
didn't
it's
know what
spelled-
hentai was, because I could do that. That'd be hilarious. I'm really scared of the hentai. You're like, hentai. Oh, you son of a bitch! Like a squid
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, that's what it was. It's.
Well, I'm really scared.
I
of
typed it in. I've never looked it up before, and yeah, it's a type of anime show as well, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. It's a type of manga comic, Japanese. So you know what that means.
Do you mean manga? Is it magna or manga?
Manga.
Manga. Oh, okay.
Okay, I actually thought I was wrong. Ricky said it so like he was sure about it. I was like,
That's the
oh
way
my
I've always
God.
pronounced it whenever it pops
I've
up. I'm like, is
seen
that
this fucking thing wrong this whole time? God damn it! I'm like Bert Kreischer saying fucking Ben Affleck.
If you type in Shoujo Spirit, it'll come up properly.
Ugh. So I'm really scared of kaiju. I don't want those to be real.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Those ones, that's the one where I'm like, all right, the werewolf's pretty bad. They'll fuck your house up and kill you. But like a kaiju, you know,
Isn't that
that'd
the
be real
bald
bad.
kid from that fucking TV show that's like should die of cancer because he's so fucking terrible?
a kaiju? No, that's from like Pacific Rim where they're giant like monsters.
It's any giant
that-
monster. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, it means there's some.
like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fucking King
Yeah.
Kong's a kaiju.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they
that would
all
really
they all
suck.
they all originate from the Hollow Earth,
Yeah.
which is real, by the way.
So the I read a book. There's a it's called Kaiju Experiment or something like that. Basically, they find this like ancient fucking beast in Alaska or some shit like that, and then they mess with the DNA and then use it and end up using it on somebody, and then it starts turning into this big monster. And they're explaining like, and it's like nothing they use against it does anything to it, and it's just. You know, just absorbs all the fucking blasts and shit.
So
It's
then,
just-
how the
it's
hell did it
super-
fucking die up in the Antarctic then?
This is the mutated version afterwards.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, how the fuck did it die up there then? Throw it in the cold. Put it in the fucking freezer. You dumb shits. Apparently that's what killed it last time. Do it again.
Although I'm gonna say my second closest would be leprechauns.
Oh come on, go follow them. You're just gonna get
Those
I mean,
guys
like,
are scary.
You're just gonna get
Have you guys seen the
leprechauneria.
movie? He turns a guy's balls into brass. You know how annoying that would be to have brass balls?
Just constantly clanging around everywhere.
Yeah, sparks would shoot out of your ass. It's in the limerick.
I mean, then you can fucking fart fire, and now you're a superhero.
Yeah, right. When the fucking leprechaun's trying to get me the whole time?
Just shave
Hell
your
no.
just shave most of the butt hair off so it doesn't catch fire, Eric. Okay, and then just like light one on fire. You know, like when he comes up at you. I mean, like he's pretty much ass height. I mean, he's gonna take it full in the face. It's gonna fuck him up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying. You know, and I mean, I don't think any leprechaun is gonna want to deal with a naked Eric lighting his farts on fires. I don't even think Kelly would want to deal with a naked Eric lighting his farts on fire. I think she'd walk in,
please don't.
turn around, and then walk right the fuck back out.
That's an explosive situation. I could get shitty real quick.
She's like, Eric, you're cleaning that mess
No.
up. I'm
Mark-
out.
Yeah, gross. No.
They're trying to push a fart out and accidentally poop a little bit.
Pucano.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
Didn't they
Yeah,
do
so let's see, who hasn't answered yet?
I
Ricky?
think we've all answered.
that? I've answered.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, so do you guys would you guys have tried burying a pet? Some pet up here
Fuck no.
in the thing?
No.
I don't
No.
know. Without knowing, like you're in the situation, Lewis, is your daughter or son is all butthurt. Oh my god, my fucking favorite cat. And you see it coming, and then your old lady's like, you can't tell him about death because that's gonna damage him for life. Like exactly like telling them about death is the exact same as me pushing my sister down the dumbwaiter and coming up with some baloney story.
No.
'Cause that's what really happened.
I
She went
wouldn't.
upstairs. She's like, Zelda, fuck you, and threw her down the dumbwaiter. Or down the dumbwaiter shaft.
I was
and
just
then
telling my
there,
kid what happened.
Zelda hit the fucking thing, and you know why she thinks she's in the walls? Because it took her like an hour to die. Rachel, let me out of here, Rachel. But would you guys have done it?
No.
No. I mean,
So-
I taught my kid about death at like 1 year old.
I don't know if I want to hear that story. So
Oh,
But,
I think it's important to
well-
teach them when they're really young so they understand why they shouldn't run in the fucking street like little stupid hoodlums.
Hoodlums. Is that how Canadians say hoodlums?
It is, yes.
Oh, damn
so
it.
I mean, you guys wouldn't be tempted? Like, it'd be a funny prank though. Like getting fit, if you were Judd pranking somebody into burying their animal.
God damn
This
it.
is
Like,
just what
I kind
Judd
of-
does. This is just what Judd does. He just like, watch this, you fuckers.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Bury your
Well, in
fucking
the
cat out
book,
there.
it definitely made it sound like he was tempted. He just
Darkness
wanted
Falls.
to go bury
That's
some
the
shit
movie
there.
with the evil tooth fairy. Darkness
What?
Falls.
Oh, I do
Darkness
remember that
Falls
one.
is the movie with the evil tooth fairy.
I do remember that movie.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ricky, after you said that, I did look it up on IMDb, and there is a movie called Tooth Fairy that came out last year as well.
Oh,
and
okay.
she looks like an evil bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't be fucking with that bitch.
That's scary.
That's what I'm saying.
Not as scary as a kaiju, though.
Well,
You're like in bed asleep, and then blam, the kaiju laser blasts through your fucking building and just obliterates you.
I mean, at least you die
even
quick.
worse-
So this is the one that really got me in that book that I read. Was one of the characters gets eaten, and then they don't die right away because they just kind of fall into the fucking the stomach acid. So it's just like slowly eating their body over hours and shit.
Oh.
And that one right there got me. I was like, nope. That'd be the worst right there.
So
So
it's
the
kind
getting
of-
just crushed or like blasted, at least you die instantly.
So what is that? It's like the fucking the thing from Star Wars.
The fucking Sarlacc pit?
Yeah, Sarlacc.
Sarlacc.
Yeah, you
That one
slowly
would be
get fucking
bad.
eaten away by its stomach acid. Fuck that. I don't want that.
God, that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be the shit? Not I don't know necessarily the shits, but you're in there not dying, and then you have like a big like samurai sword because you're one of those nerds. Then you're just like stabbing through the stomach, and the kaiju's like, "Ow, my fucking stomach hurts all of a
So
sudden."
you're trying to Drax it?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
kill
like
it from the
fuck it,
inside?
I'll just keep stabbing my way through this.
And I mean, like,
you know.
honestly, at that point, when you finally do cut your way out, you're gonna look at all your haters that made fun of you for carrying around a samurai sword. Like, yeah, who's the fucking nerd now, bitches? I just
And then
fucking
the
killed that
kaiju
piece of
steps
shit.
on you.
Uh-huh.
Ricky just released his fantasy to us. That's what he's gonna do someday to everybody who made fun of him for carrying a sword.
Exactly. Wish I had a
Wait,
fucking
does Ricky
samurai
have
sword.
swords?
I wish
I
did.
don't fucking know.
I wish.
Probably.
I have a dagger, but I don't have a sword.
You have
I
nunchucks,
used
right?
to have a sword that I made.
I don't
a
know. There might be.
chainsaw bar.
Well, I mean, like, I think we got some like padded nunchucks down the basement, but the thing's down there, so we don't
We
go
don't
down
go
there.
down there.
I'd hang out with him. He's cool.
I'm pretty sure it's a
thing
Wendigo.
is
Now
down
thinking about it, it does shape change. I think it might be a Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
Could be a what's that other thing called? Skin something? Skin changer?
Are you talking about the
Skinwalker?
thing that lives in your basement still?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't identified it yet.
Yeah.
Could be one of those things, a shapeshifter, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's what he's talking about. You know, the.
Wouldn't it be funny if there's just a fat nerd who likes to play with?
Well, they
the-
called it a skinwalker,
padded
which I guess that
nunchuck.
works too.
Yeah. You were saying, Eric?
Wouldn't it be funny if there's just a fat nerd who likes to play with nunchucks in your guys' basement?
I mean, I do
And
throw down
he just
Mountain
looks
Dew
all
and
fucked up.
Cheetos.
Because he's been hitting himself in the face with the nunchucks because he's a nerd.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I do chuck, Cheetos and Mountain Dew down there, canned Mountain Dew, and I throw them as hard as I possibly can at it. Just, bah! You know. Make sure you know it
He's over
knows.
there like, "Hey, ow, buddy, don't need to be so aggressive with the dew."
He's like, oh, dude, this is like double Dew. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, Eric, what about the
Wait, what's
Mothman? What about the Mothman?
Oh god.
Oh
man.
God, that's still not as bad as the kaiju, but that's fucking creepy.
Yeah. It's like making bad shit happen all over the place.
Yeah. What
That
the
was-
hell's that thing? That the Enderman and fucking Minecraft is pretty creepy.
Yeah. You got Slenderman, you know, where that came from, so.
Yeah.
The
what
fucking Predator. Oh Jesus,
That's more alien than anything else and supernatural.
that's still scary. You
Oh,
know,
there's a monster called the Donkey Lady.
I was just
Let's
like the
read about
Donkey
this one.
Lady, San Antonio, Texas.
did you say the donkey lips?
Yeah,
Donkey
if you live in
Lady.
if you live in San
Oh.
Antonio, Texas, the Donkey Lady might get you.
She's burned.
I don't know the fucking critter. What the hell? In the Mr. Mercedes? No, that's not it. In the Outsider, that would be pretty fucking creepy.
Your middle
Yeah.
school mascot might kill you too.
Yeah, the Wampus Cat.
Yeah. So pretty much like the middle.
Cat.
Yeah, so pretty much like all middle schools mascots is what this
You
is.
better watch out.
Are you
We'll
guys
get
looking
Luke
up
Skywalker
monsters
to
now?
shoot the Wampus
Yes,
rat.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Creepiest of all, it's half cat, half woman. This terrifying creature is the Wampus Cat, generally on the prowl in northeastern Tennessee. The creature has also been spotted in eastern Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, and intriguingly, the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. I don't know why that's
You know that's
intriguing.
fucking just Carol Baskin and trying to get laid.
Yeah.
Well, she's kidnapping children, so she's trying to start herself a coven.
Oh, there you go. The number one on this list is the Slenderman.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ugh. Yeah. So, anyways, any other things you guys got to say about the movie?
I don't think so. I like the second one more. I'll
Yeah,
say
same.
that.
Same. I definitely like the second one more.
I like the first one more for sure.
I'm on. I like the first one better. I watched the first one a shitload of times, so there's some nostalgia there. I felt like they did a better job, like with the first one, with the kid getting mowed down by the truck. Because if you got a 6 or 7 year old daughter, wait, how old is that girl? 8.
She's probably like 8.
Yeah, 8 or 9.
What kind of a fucking dipshit 8-year-old still
Thought I
gets
heard the
run
gate
over by a
rattling.
truck?
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. I remember now. Okay, they have lived there for a while, right? For at least a few months.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't they have a fence built on that side of the fucking house? They have 2 young children. Build a goddamn
Yeah.
fence.
Yeah.
That
But
guy's
he's
a
a
fucking
doctor,
doctor.
so-
He's got the
Yep.
money.
Oh yeah. See, what's funny is I'm poor, so when I'm watching this, I immediately went to. I would have went up the road like a quarter of a mile, and I just start throwing boulders out in the road
Make it
that
not
are
a
big
attractive
enough that the
road
truck
for them. Yeah.
will fuck itself up, and I do it every fucking day, and being like, oh, they'll eventually slow down.
Pretty fucking much.
You just put boards with nails. I mean,
Well, I
every
mean, go
fucking
out there
thing
with
you
your
can
fucking
think of.
backhoe. I mean, like, go out there with your backhoe
Yeah.
and dig a fucking deep ass pothole. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
not a bad
like,
idea
like,
either.
I mean, like, anyone driving at normal speed is gonna see it, slow down, and swerve to avoid it. That fucking jackass is just gonna go whack, whoosh, and he's fucking gone.
Well, I love how he's got the caterpillar hat, and was like the classic in the earlier one. He's like the classic 1980s truck driver, you know, where he's got like a sandwich in one hand and he's driving with his elbow and a big fucking gulp, and he's just like, I'm surprised he wasn't like
His
drunk.
porn mag on the dashboard.
Yeah,
Lot lizard in the fucking back in the sleeping area.
God damn it.
yeah.
I just
It's
I
fucking
don't know.
way of the road. He
Just
just
think-
gets out. He runs over the kid. Hey, it's the way of the road.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You want to get in the road? You get run over by the road. It's the way of the road.
It's just like
Sometimes
put
she
a-
goes, sometimes she doesn't go.
Yeah, just put a fucking fence in the front of the house. Come on, guys.
Yeah. And behind the house, so that way they can't walk over the pet cemetery. Because I mean, come on, that's fucking just creepy. I'm like,
Well, yeah, I mean, you could always just teach your kids to not run out in the fucking road. That's not that hard. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
just-
kids are
it's a
gonna do
long
what they
ways,
want.
too.
Kids are gonna do what they want to do, man.
Yeah.
You can teach them all you want.
That's true.
Eventually, they're gonna do what they want to do and go, well, fuck mom and dad. I can run across this road like I did, and then got hit by a car. At least it wasn't a fucking semi. So
it's true. It was a truck.
Yeah.
You got hit by a car when you were a kid.
A truck.
Yes.
And it would send him flying. And he like
How?
fractured his jawbone and
Did you just
like,
not
his
look
cheek.
at it?
I ran across the street and wasn't looking and got hit.
And he went
Oh,
flying.
see, when I was before kindergarten, some kid got run over on his bicycle, and my mom drugged me out there and made me look at him when he was smushed,
Nice.
when they were scraping him off the road. Basically, she's like,
It's the right way
and
to
my
do
brother too, who was a year younger than me. She's like, see that? That's why you don't fuck around in the road. You see that idiot? right there, and we're like 10 feet away from this guy. You see that fucking idiot right there? That's why you don't fuck around in the road.
I'd do the same thing to Athena
Yeah,
tomorrow if
but
somebody got hit
no-
by a car.
I never had any trouble staying out of the road, and I'm a dumbass. I'm definitely the type of person who just run across the road without looking.
Well, I mean, Eric, let's be real here. If you got hit by a car, there would be more damage done to the vehicle than there would be to you.
Oh, I've
Okay?
definitely been hit by a car before, but it wasn't from not knowing, I shouldn't go out in the road.
Well, neither was mine.
'Cause
I
was
knew I
riding a
shouldn't.
skateboard,
I knew I
and
shouldn't go out in the
slipped.
middle of the road, and I still did it, and I got hit by a car. So it's like it has nothing to do with knowing or not knowing. It's just kids do what kids do.
That's
Oh,
true.
I know.
If
Like
you
I
can
said, I
stop
would
them,
slow
then you
those
stop them.
motherfuckers down to the point where they wouldn't even want to drive by my fucking house.
It's the same
They'd
thing
be
with putting a
going
fence
by
around a
at
pool.
10 miles an hour.
It's the same
'Cause
thing with putting a
here's the
fence around a
thing.
pool, though. You don't leave the pool open
Yeah.
like that for especially a young child.
Yeah, when you
to
have a
run
little
out
kid
there,
around.
and then they go fucking drown themselves in the thing because they wanted to go grab the toy out of the pool or some shit. So
Yeah.
they're not thinking of the consequences because they're not old enough to think of the consequences, or they just don't.
Yeah.
It slips their mind, kind of thing. So
That pool is sour.
you don't go in. You don't go in that pool. That
It's
pool.
sour.
Just reminds me of F is for Family when the oldest is just drowning in every fucking
Yeah.
body of water ever. Daddy! Daddy! It's like he's like a fucking teenager. He's drowning in a fucking pool.
Yeah, that pool is using people up.
Yeah.
Stay out of that pool, you know.
That pool was used last week for a porn scene. Yeah. They haven't cleaned it yet. That pool's sour.
And with
Could
that,
you imagine though, like getting like a pot-bellied pig, or like a real like giant pig, and making that a zombie? That'd be pretty cool.
1989
I keep doing that.
or 18. Damn, I didn't realize they had pictures back then. With this kind of stuff there on it.
All right, what rating do you give this? Give me the first one and the second one.
All right, I gave the first one 4.5 stars, the second one 4 stars.
Ugh. I gave the first one 4.5 stars. The second one, we're gonna go with 2.5.
Jeez.
Wow, you guys
Yeah, I
really
hear
like
that
the second
much.
one.
I'm gonna go with 4 stars in the first one, and I'll go with 4 stars in the second one too, because I feel like from the book, it like the first one gets the accents and kind of the feeling a little bit better, but the second one I think has a little bit more from the book in it than the first one does, like the procession with the kids and stuff like that, where you don't get that at all in the first book. So
Yeah.
and it's nice and fucking creepy there. So
Yeah.
Ricky, Jason, which one? What do you say?
So I will go probably 2 stars for the first one, and then 2.5 stars for the second one.
Jason.
I'm gonna go 3.5 for the first one and 4 for the second one.
Okay. Next week's movie is Ricky's Choice. What are you gonna choose?
Oh, what was that movie called again?
No fucking clue. I don't remember which one you were gonna go with.
So is it?
Were you gonna do Evil Dead or were you gonna do the other one?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at now. Is it The Evil Dead? I don't know if I can show anything here. Yeah, so I was thinking either it's going to be Evil Dead, the new one, 2013, or Truth or Dare.
The one they have on Netflix.
Yeah, the one they have on Netflix.
Is the Evil Dead, is that the same, the Bruce Campbell one, but not, obviously it's not that one, but it's the same type of movie?
It's the same type of movie. It's not Bruce Campbell though. He's not in this new one. I think so.
Which one has better ratings?
This one right here is 6.5 for The Evil Dead 2003. Yeah, Steven's typing it up.
When did the first one come out?
I don't know when the first one came out.
1981. Oh boy, I don't know. I enjoy both of them. I mean, fucking Bruce Campbell's awesome. So.
Oh no! I mean between the Truth or Dare or the Evil Dead that Ricky was talking about.
I think the Evil Dead has higher ratings.
Yeah, I think the Truth or Dead that's on Netflix is like it's not the one that came out last year. Or the year before or whatever. So because we're like Ricky's like, I swear I saw this movie, but it's not the same one that I remember seeing trailers for last year. So.
Well, I'm happy watching Evil Dead since I've never actually seen the Bruce Campbell one. I just know about it from memes and stuff.
Well, yeah. So we're gonna watch the Evil Dead 2013.
Okay.
So
is that on Hulu? Is that what you guys were talking about?
No, I think this is actually gonna be on Netflix.
No, it's on Google Play.
Okay, is it on Google Play too?
Yeah.
Okay, it might also be on Netflix, but that might be the old one.
The one on Netflix is the Bruce Campbell one.
Oh, that's the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, it'll be Google Play has the 2013 Evil Dead.
And you've seen this newer one, right?
I have seen this newer one.
Is it good?
I enjoyed it.
Do we own
Cool.
it? Because it doesn't look like we own it anymore.
You have to click on it to see. We'll own it by the time we need to watch it.
Okay. I could have sworn Netflix had that one on there.
I could have sworn I bought it, so
Oh.
I don't know why it's not purchased, but I know I thought I bought it, and apparently I didn't. I don't know. So I'll have to look around. Maybe that was just the unrated version. So, anyways, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's on Google Play. Google Play, there it is. Not Google Play. That's a different thing.
Don't look that up.
I'm sure it's
Some
bad.
weird shit. I mean, unless that's what you're into, I ain't gonna yuck your yum. But on this occasion, if I find out about it, I'm gonna yuck your yum.
And next weekend is Halloween, too.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man,
This coming Saturday.
it's too bad you guys could have come up and we could have watch like scary shit.
I don't want to go to
I
that
know.
haunted ass fucking
You
house,
guys could
man.
get the shit
Ricky,
scared out of
Okay,
you.
so Ricky, okay, you know I'm a scared cat, right, Ricky?
Yes.
So since living here for the past year coming up, I do not feel scared in this house whatsoever. I can go
Yeah, it's fine.
upstairs. It's our home now. I've made it a home. It's not scary. So if I can say that,
have you brought in a Ruby Zelda-Stein? This house is clean.
I'm not bringing any
Ricky, I ate a whole bunch of hot sauce and walked around dripping sweat. So like, where's it gonna go?
Right.
That's true.
I did go in the house and bless it afterwards. so we're all
Exactly.
good.
Steven walked in there in his Ruby Zelda-Stein costume. Was like, this
No,
house
I would
is
not,
clean.
because as I said, that lady's a lying bitch. She said it was clean. It wasn't fucking clean.
it wasn't clean.
yeah.
Don't
See?
trust
so
that
you're
lady.
putting her up on a pedestal.
Don't fucking do that, man.
Oh, damn it.
I really feel so. I can just imagine Steve coming home from work and yelling at his lady. You said shit was clean. This fucking dish is clearly not clean. Don't fucking lie. Tell me the dish is dirty.
I want to
God
be fucking
damn.
lied to, all right? God damn it.
God damn it,
Say
Bobby.
it clean. It better be fucking clean.
God damn it.
Well, all right then. Yeah, we're gonna watch Evil Dead 2013.
It's a sour dish. That dish
Pie
uses
is
them-
sour.
It uses people up.
Yeah, in the book, didn't they like bring back a fucking steer?
Yeah, they did. That was the animal that he explains.
How the whole
I
thing
mean,
works.
I think he does talk about his dog too, but they explain like different things they brought back. And how it was
honestly,
just
you would
mean.
think if you're gonna experiment, you would like pick something like small and inconsequential.
Well, I don't think it was an experimentation. I think the steer was
Ricky, You should know better than that. Like dudes do okay. For sure, if all of us were
Go
like,
big or go
let's
home.
try this
I
out
know,
with
I
some
know.
animal,
I know. Go
we'd
big
be
or go
like,
home.
hey, Hank just died. Let's bury Hank down there. And then he'd come back and he'd kill all of us because there's no fucking way any of us could take him out.
Yeah, it'd be like
He'd just
Cujo.
be like-
It'd be very much like
Yeah,
Cujo.
It'd be
fucked.
worse than Cujo because he is completely black. You wouldn't have
Wouldn't
seen
see him at
a
all.
fucking thing.
Well, I mean, that was Hank
Just
when he
be,
was.
Oh, I'm fucking bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that was Hank when he was still alive. You know what I mean? Like Hank, you couldn't take Hank out even if you wanted to when he was still around. Like you bring him in there and you bring him back as a zombie dog. I mean, everyone's fucked at that point. I mean, Hank's gonna be the supreme fucking undead ruler of the world.
You could smell him coming.
I mean, well, yeah, but I mean, he's gonna go around banging every fucking dog, male or female, that's out there. It's just no dog will be safe.
He's got like a herd of undead dogs following around and wolves.
Uh huh.
You know, I'm thinking about it. How the fuck would they get did they get the steer over that dead wall?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Because there wasn't any other way over there.
No.
You had to go over that deadfall. You imagine those fuckers? Like, they had to, like, rig up a fucking pulley system and stuff to get that over there.
They
The
might
steer
have
just
put
went
that
through the
deadfall
fucking
there to stop
deadfall.
people.
No, I think in the book, the deadfall has been there since the Native Americans and all that stuff.
Tried probably blocking it off to make it deter people from wanting to go up there and bury people.
100%. There's definitely a way around it.
Yeah, but
You
the
know.
way they explain it in the book and the way you see it there, I mean, it doesn't look like there's any way to get through.
Anybody
What
Because
I'm saying is, so
basically-
like you could, so from the place, there's a direction that deadfall's at, which would be, let's say it's south, right? There's still north, east, south, and west to get
And
away
when
from it.
you're Eric and you're like,
So.
and your go-to, solution is, I'm still getting a fucking Timco. You're gonna get
I know,
anywhere.
But-
I'm just moving, just pushing the fucking deadfall out of the way. And you're like, what's funny is if the ground quit being sour and everybody came back normal.
Yeah.
It's like there's a fucking deadfall. You fucking
But-
idiots! A deadfall was fucking the mojo up here.
Don't you think that, because it's a Stephen King book, don't you think that's just like, you had to go through that direction because that was like a thinny kind of thing? Where you're getting
Yeah.
into another
I thought the
realm
marsh
and
was
stuff.
probably the thinny
Yeah.
because the fucking marsh part was really like that part really creeped me out.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of where it starts. Like you get over the deadfall and you get a little further in, and then you get to the
Yeah,
marsh.
once you get to the marsh,
and then it
what's
starts
it-
becoming weird and
Everything's
supernatural.
dead.
So.
Everything's dead in there. What do they call it? Like a god's bog or god's swamp or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Have you guys ever been out like in the woods, pretty far away from shit at
Yeah.
night?
Yeah.
It sometimes it
Definitely.
can get pretty fucking.
It gets
Pretty
kind of
fucking
creepy.
creepy.
It does, especially when you find yourself in a marsh and you're like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of dead shit out here. This ground is
Yeah.
sour.
We needed the fucking main accent. If John Lithgow had that main accent, that
It would have
movie
made
would've
the
been
movie
5
so much
stars.
better.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, honestly, I probably would have been laughing every time he talked, but that's just, because of me, because I would have found it fucking hilarious.
All right, guys, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/TurkadurPlays, and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at HEP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter at Turkadur. Follow Eric on Twitter at
Quick and severe.
Kelly on Twitter at
Sugar Snuggles.
Ricky on Twitter at
Furry Twitter balls.
and Jason on Twitter at.
Unbelievable one.
You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hepgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hepgaming.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. Join us next week as we play some games. There'll be some more Phasmophobia. There'll be some more Layers of Fear. And we'll be talking about Evil Dead on next Sunday. Granted, well, you know what? It is the Day of the Dead, so it still works. All right. It is in October, but it is the Day of the Dead, so we're all good.
Yeah, it works.
So, because it'll be November 1st for that one.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you guys next week, though.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.